I have to share this success story with you from early in my career. I was sitting at my 9-to-5 job, and I get a call from my literary agent who I had been working with on a proposal with a book idea for many months. And she asked me if I can get on a phone call in 10 minutes with a big 3 publisher who was interested in publishing the book. So I asked my boss if I can use an empty conference room, and I sit in there nervously having this conversation. And that was followed by another conversation with another big 3 publisher. And that 10-minute conversation led to a 6-figure book deal with Penguin Random House. And I tell you this because if you can get your book idea prepared and sent to the right literary agent, you too can set yourself up for that kind of outcome. Hi, I'm Pam Toussaint Howard, and I've spent the last 20 years as a paid, traditionally published author, co-author, and editor. And I want to show you today how to set yourself up to get paid to become an author and publish that great book idea instead of paying to self-publish. To break into the world of paid, traditional publishing, you're going to need a literary agent. And I don't want that to be a stumbling block for you. There are hundreds of them out there, and they specialize in certain genres of books. So you need to know which genre your book idea fits into and target the agents that publish those types of books. The literary agent is necessary in my view because they have their ear to the ground of traditional publishing. They go to all those events where publishers are, and they know who publishes what and who is looking for what. And that is a job that you can't do by yourself. Something hugely important that the literary agent does for you is they work with you on that book proposal, that manuscript, or that book sample to make it perfect, tip-top shape, so that they know they have a great product to go out and sell for you. And that is a big problem that I hear when I talk to self-published authors or people who have got a great book idea they're working on. They don't know how to edit it and get it into sellable shape. That is what the literary agent is going to help you do. So let me dispel any myths that you have heard out there about literary agents. They don't charge you a dime. Until they get you a book deal and the publisher pays the book advance money out, they do not get paid. So any literary agent that's saying, I want to represent you and help you and just pay me this amount up front, they are not legitimate, okay? The agent gets paid normally 15 or 20% of whatever the book advance money is from the publisher, and they get paid once it's paid out, and you get paid as well. So that's how literary agency works. So how do you find one of these literary agents, and how do you get them interested in representing you? So use your search engine and search literary agents and take notes and figure out which one may fit your type of book. Now, if you need help with that, of course, I have a toolkit on my store, and you can click below and see the curated lists that I have of literary agents. Once you have your book sample tight, edited, ready to go, other people, not your mom and your best friend, have read it and given you feedback, and you know that thing is tight, now get ready to write a query letter to the agents that you found when you did your search. I mentioned earlier that it's important that you know your book's genre and you also know your book's audience. So what do I mean by genre? My specialty was nonfiction self-help. Is yours nonfiction? Is yours fiction? Romance? Fantasy? Sci-fi? Is it a young adult book? Or is it a book for children? You've got to know all of that before you write your query letter and be able to communicate that clearly in the query letter. Now, that query letter is you and your book's moment to shine. You have 1 to 2 pages to jump right into the book from the start and convince that agent who's getting letters every day from everywhere that they should take you on and help your book get published. So to recap, you need an agent, a literary agent, if you want to get traditionally published and get paid to publish instead of paying to self-publish. Once you've got your list of literary agents, hone it down to maybe 3 or 5 that you really feel fit your type of book, and also look at who they have published. What other authors have they launched? What types of books have they actually sold to publishers? And do you feel a connection with the books that these particular agents have published? Another thing I really recommend that you do is get in the room with other published authors. Go to a writer's conference that's coming to an area near where you live. Make a plan to come to a book expo in New York, my hometown. This is the hub of publishing, and it would just be an exciting jolt for you to just be in the room with literary agents, publishers' representatives, and again, other authors, and aim to have conversations with people at breaks or at lunches. You're not going to pull out your book sample from your purse and hand it or thrust it to anybody, okay? You're just there to just be in the room, chat, make connections, ask questions of other authors. How did they do this? How did they do that? It really will be a boost to your publishing journey. I will never forget that day I signed my first book publishing deal with Penguin Random House. And I want you to have that same experience, because all of these big time publishers are in the business of making and selling books they hope that the public will buy. So they have to get your wonderful, great ideas come across their desk in order to be the ones that publish that next great book. They put out hundreds of books every year. So don't think that yours can't be one of those. It can. If you need a curated author toolkit to help you along the way, or you need a personal consult during my author office hours, click below. I'm happy to help you. Get paid to get published. If you have more questions about traditional publishing, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.